Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I'm a TV Holic.
My name's Mimi and I'm a TV Holic.
Okay, so you just want to talk about Dylan.
I just want to quickly talk about Dylan before because we're going to do the reunion stuff for
Below
some
Deck
of the
guy.
Bravo
Go.
stuff. But yeah, I keep forgetting to talk about this, but he keeps popping his like annoying face everywhere. Dylan is Selene's ex, apparently.
Yeah.
And
what about it?
Do you remember the fact that he was in Vanderpump as well in that last season? In the back.
Oh yeah.
With Katie
He's
and
trying
stuff.
real
Like,
hard.
what is he doing?
Isn't he South African as well?
Then? Did she know him from Love Island? Because she was in French Love Island or something. I don't know.
No, because he's not French and I think he's like South African.
Yeah, but they don't, in all these programs they have, like in the American Love Island, they have British people and stuff as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know. Anyway, anything else about him?
No. I was just...
You're just finding him annoying. Okay, now, we're talking about Atlanta quickly, the reunion. Any thoughts on that? I know it was super boring, and Charles was the only husband.
Why the hell was it 3 parts? That's what I want to know. Like, it was ridiculous. It was just, they kept going around in circles. I can't stand Shamia. She is just trying, like, this whole bullshit about alliances. Okay, so that was the whole thing. Like, she admitted that she created an alliance before they started the season. That's not what you do. That's, like, so fake and so contrived and so, like... And
also, you don't admit it.
That means you've got no confidence in your own shit. Like, honestly, you shouldn't be on this program. Like, if you're
and
like
she's
that.
always lying, like, and she's always trying to have a sad story.
Yeah.
Like, everything she talks about, like, she makes it into a sad story because she wants so much attention. And it was gross that her mum, after what's it called? Portia's mum's thing went bankrupt. She went and took that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be pissed?
So we were waiting the whole time to know what the drama was about, but that's apparently what it was about, the business stuff.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be pissed if that happened to your mum and then like your mum's best friend went and bought the business that she had to get rid of because it got foreclosed on?
Yeah, but I'm sure there's more to the story. Like, I think they were beefing before that, so she was probably trying to get extra dig. But I don't know what the original issue was, because I don't think that's just where it came from. I think they were having issues before that, and this was like the nail in the coffin kind of thing. So we're never going to know the whole truth. And, you know, someone get the parents on a podcast, please, and interview them. I want to know some stuff.
No, I don't want Miss Diane. She really annoys me as well.
She does know.
And the other, oh my God, did you hear about that thing that when oh God, it was horrific. Like Shamia did like this YouTube thing or something or Instagram thing, and she talked like she was talking about her truth and stuff like that. And then most of it was like, oh my God, you got to listen to this podcast episode.
Shit. I can't deal with this wedding drama. She's bringing all this shit from like 10 years ago into this program really this season. It's like,
no one cares.
The fact is, you're doing it for a storyline. Like, let me create some beef with Portia because I don't have a storyline. Because this is all stuff you've obviously dealt with, and it's from 10 years ago. No one cares. You've been married for like however many years.
And she's so slow. I find her so slow, and I can't stand Kelly. Kelly just flipped on Portia.
Get out of here! Yeah, get out. Get her off my screen. I can't stand her.
Yeah, get bye.
But I do understand when Portia does annoy me when she keeps like dragging on her about her divorce. Like, we don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. And it's just you were married to him for like 5 minutes, so you really can't compare it to other people's like.
And he married an old man for his money.
And like, it's just a totally different situation. We all know you married him for his money, and you're trying to fake that whole storyline.
Yeah, but what is Kelly?
You did do dirty. You did know the person that he was married to.
Yeah, but what about what's Kelly's problem with Portia? I just don't get it.
Kelly was annoyed that the comparison, right? Like, she was like, I thought we were both going through a divorce and we could connect and stuff. And she was like, please don't compare your divorce to mine. Like, we're not in similar situations.
Yeah,
and
but so what?
They're just because she's trying to be she's on that alliance of Shamia. She has no choice but to go hard against Portia because that's just what it is. She's set up an alliance, an allegiance with Shamia, so that's why she's just flipping on her like that. She's trying to come out there like, I really want you guys to be friends, and that whole bullshit of like, I've already lost a friendship with Brittany. I really want for you guys to like mend bridges and stuff. Brittany was your 2-minute friend.
Yeah,
Please.
it was
You didn't
dumb. That
know
was
her?
dumb.
Like, Shamia and Portia know each other since school. Come on. The
I
comparisons and everything is
can't
so
stand
stupid.
Kelly.
She's just saying it for the sake of, because that's what happens in reunions. I feel Kelly's so fake. She just
Oh
says
yeah, and
things
they
that
talked
she
about her
knows that
foreclosure,
they
her
say.
business as well. They talked about Kelly's business,
Yeah,
and
obviously.
how she can't afford it to pay the rent or
Yeah.
something like that.
And
She's behind on
Andy
the
needed
rent.
to go harder on her, and he was like, "Do you really need like all the glam team? Like, why don't you put your money into your business and stuff?" And she's like, "No, I need this. You've got to show up. You've got to look the part in order to be like to be." No, clearly it's not fucking working because you
God, you're
still
so dumb.
you're trying to act the part, and you still your business went into foreclosure or whatever it is. So I can't understand it. Everyone's trying to get the point that you're spending more money than you actually have. And he even said, "Why
Bravo.
did you give
We
your
don't want
kids
her.
like all those bags? Does it make sense?" He even said that, and she was like trying to skirt the issue. Like, please
Yeah,
take
like
some
Andy's definitely
accountability and be
richer than
like,
you.
you know what, you're right. Like that would make more
A-
sense. Like you're
Andy's
delusional.
like Andy's like nearly 100 millionaire, and this woman's a fake millionaire,
But you
and
know,
he's not even doing that for his kids. Okay.
but don't you think she's seen? Don't you know this is? I'm sure this is the commentary with everyone online. Like you're spending so much money on your kids and everything, and on your dog, and getting manicures for your dog and massages when you don't have any money for your business.
Well, she's
So
a crazy
shouldn't
person.
on the reunion? Isn't it for her to be like? Just accept it and be like, you know what, I think you're probably right. I need to like look at my finances better. She's like doubling down. She looks delusional.
Yeah, but she's also the person that every single episode is just sitting there with her tits out. Every single episode. Okay, she's just all round crazy. Like there's nothing going on upstairs. Okay. Now, who else do we need to talk about? Drew. Drew and her lying ways.
Drew
Drew.
and Ralph.
Oh, then
It only
like
got good
yeah,
when
the
Ralph
Ralph.
came on, to be fair. I actually love Ralph.
Yeah, I
But
love watching Ralph.
to
He's
change,
he's hilarious. He's scary, hilarious, creepy, all in one.
he
Like
is in the
you can't
Jax
ask
and
for much
Jesse
more.
category of like crazy Bravo men. Okay, listen,
Yeah, like you
that
never
man.
know what you're
He
gonna get
like
out of that man.
apparently he went on somewhere Insta or somewhere and like cussed out her mum about how she used all her dad's money
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff. Like, please
horrific.
don't touch stuff. Don't touch the family and the parents, especially when you're divorced. You've got no access to her parents. You should not be speaking on anyone's parents, especially
Oh,
your
that was
exes.
horrific. And then he backtracked, and they were all like, "You should have not done that." And he was like, "Oh yeah, 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 I
And
shouldn't have
that
done
whole
that. I
thing
didn't
about like, so
apologize."
I've heard about this whole thing where they did like that in they did like a post where they were cooking together. I heard about that before the reunion as well, and everyone was like, "Oh, they're getting back together," because they were all like quite sweet and lovey-dovey. But she was like, I was just showing that like what good co-parenting looks like, and he spun it and was like, "Oh, she called me daddy off camera and stuff like that." And he's always trying to make this thing where she like, "Oh, she wants me because the I'm sexy, I'm Ralph, and she wants me." She's constantly saying that she wants me and stuff, and she's like, "You're crazy,
Psychotically
man." She's like,
seducing
"You're
her.
not gonna do this." So can you imagine like having an ex like this? I would die having kids with someone like this. It would drive me
Oh my
nuts.
god, no, but you can go like totally insane with someone like that.
And he
I
lives in
feel
the
bad for her
basement.
in
Like
that
I
sense.
just don't want to know he's below me in the basement. Like it's crazy, and he's still in the basement. Like this
Living in the
crazy
basement. But
monster lives in the basement.
you know what? You know what? There's only one thing I don't like about Drew is that she's constantly lying. Like other things, like she's all right to deal
Yeah,
with, like as a
you have to
person,
take
but
it with a
a
pinch of salt,
constant
sometimes.
lying, like I can't handle a liar. Like
But
you
I
never know
think
what's the
Ralph
truth.
takes advantage of that fact that that is the thing that people think about her. So he
Yeah,
can
but he's a
somewhat
liar
get away with
too.
what he's saying, and people will believe him as well. But then I don't know. I think the truth is somewhere in between. Like I'm sure. I don't know. Do you think they're like hooked up in between? I'm sure they have.
Yeah,
I
they've
think.
had their moments of weakness.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you think about him bringing like this? What's the thing about the teacher, Anaya's school teacher? Were they saying alluding to the
Oh
fact that he
yeah,
was
I don't
like
know. They were
banging her
she
school?
was like insinuating that it might be a teacher or a parent
Yeah.
at
Oh,
the
God.
school, so that was like a bit dun dun dun. Like we don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
And then
let's move
apparently
on to
she's
the
going
next.
out with someone, and then she gave the vapes to everyone. Remember? It was so sad. She was like, "Oh,
Oh yeah,
he's my
yeah. She's trying to promote his crap. Okay. Now let's move on to
friend." Okay, so what do you think about Cynthia's addition to the?
okay, Cynthia, you're really boring. You need to get off the show. Okay. I can't stand Cynthia's
She loves to
boringness.
pat like minimal things on the back, like people pat people on the back for minimal things, like "Oh, great, you did a good job," like da da da. I don't know. I think she did a good job
Yeah.
in the season, the reunion, whatever. But
No,
I think
that
the
you're
season,
wrong. That's Andy like to pat her on the back for minimal effort. Andy was praising her, singing her praises for
No,
being
I'm
on the
saying
season. Remember?
every time someone made some sort of like slight
Yeah, yeah.
resolution, she was like,
She's
yes,
the
I
mother.
see some resolution. Cynthia, you know better than that. Like, this is like just a TV moment, reunion moment. They're all gonna go back to like hating on each other straight away.
Yeah,
And
but she's the mother. She's mothering.
okay,
That's
so
her
what do we
role.
think about the Phaedra Angela thing about her brother and how she had to ring her brother?
Phaedra is a really interesting person, and she's got lots of different layers, and she's a complex person.
Why don't
So
we
I
know
like her
about
on
all
the
her
show.
10 siblings or whatever she has?
Yeah, what was her brother's name? Cornelius or something like that. It
It
was
was something.
something really
It was
like,
it was something like poetic, I remember.
yeah, that was like random. I think Phaedra was also like bends the truth whenever she can, a
But I
lot.
don't think she had
But
I
yeah,
can't
I don't think she has anything to do with this.
with
I
June
think that
bug.
Angela's
I
just got her
can't deal with
nicotine
the
twisted
June
up.
bug of it all. Like,
But yeah, but I think Angela just really believes it, and then she's just going with it. Like
no,
I think
listen.
Angela's a very, very like honest person. Like you know what from
Yeah,
what you
but
see is
she's
very
also
there,
a
but she
bit
just believes
crazy,
it.
delusional.
Yeah, but she just believes this, and she's just going with it. Like she just thinks that no, she's lying. Like she can't get out of her head that maybe she's not
This is
lying.
like a
Like
first season, like real rookie thing. Like she doesn't realize people will come in and try and have a moment.
yeah, but she'll get it, and then I think she'll apologize because she's a really
No,
like
she's
what you see is what
forgiving.
you get, and I really like that about
No,
her.
and
Like
she's so forgiving,
everyone
I
does.
think. I think she can get
Yeah,
over
yeah,
things
yeah,
really quickly. Like,
yeah.
she had
But
issues with loads of people this season, and she managed to squash them all. I only left
yeah, yeah,
Phaedra because that was at the end. But I think that she's easy. She's the smiley. She's quite like, you know
yeah.
what? We've got through it. Like, you were messy. Let's move past it, kind of person. But I'm sorry, Phaedra was not trying to get at her. Like, she has no need to
No,
try and
but
come for
I think
Angela.
it's because no, but I think it's because she was coming for her in the interviews and stuff like that. So that's why as
Yeah,
well.
but that's
Phaedra was
she
like,
doesn't know Phaedra
Phaedra
then,
was
I
like,
think.
yeah, but yeah, Phaedra's always shading everyone. But also, her
That's part
husband
of
is
her
a
thing of
terrible
that's
mess
part
of
of
a
her
man.
charm of why she's done so well on the program, and that's what Angela
What?
needs to figure out. That's her shtick is like being like messy because she doesn't have anything else. She doesn't show the rest of her life really,
Yeah,
Phaedra. So she has to be messy like that and be like really catty on confessionals. And so once Angela
yeah,
realizes that, she'll be like, "Oh, it wasn't personal."
yeah. I think yeah, and then they'll make up. I think because Angela's like forgiving, like you
I
said.
think they can
Also,
be really good
but
like friends
what do you think
actually.
about stupid Charles Barkley, like Oakley? I was gonna say Barkley,
Charles
Oakley.
Oakley,
Like
yeah,
she married an old man. Like he's like she's in her early 40s, like 42, 43, and he is in his 60s. Okay, she's
okay.
married her father. Obviously, she's got daddy issues, just like most of the women on all these housewife shows.
No, but it's
So
also like security of like bank and stuff. Like I think
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
but
lot
that's
of
daddy issues, but isn't it?
and all of these women, I'll be honest, can you imagine like next gen NYC dealing with men like this ever? They would kick them to the curb straight away. Do you know what I mean? Like the
No, I don't.
generation, no, I don't think there's no tolerance for this kind of, these women put up with so much.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah,
all these
yeah,
programs, all these housewives, the Real Housewives of Miami, all of these, I don't think
yeah. But
the next generation are going to
they're
be.
Gen X, they're millennials, Gen X, and they're the what's it called, the baby boomer
And
generations,
the
all
Gen X is
three.
all about making their own money as well. So the women are not going to just like go find someone for their bank for their money for their money.
No,
I
you don't
don't
know
think
what
so.
Gen X is. Gen X is between millennials and the baby boomers.
Okay, sorry. I mean Gen Z or whatever it's called, Gen Z.
Gen Z is
Yeah,
the
I don't
one
think
below
they're
millennials.
making their own money, so I don't think they're trying to find people to secure them in their place. Whereas
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah. You're
years
right,
before
right.
was like I got to find someone to like financially make me secure, and that's what Angela's fallen into that trap. Now Charles being like, I don't know you, I don't know you, I don't know you. He was saying he doesn't know anyone like Phaedra and Shamia. And Shamia was like, no, but I met you at the wedding and stuff. And he's like so hell bent on saying like, I think he's got
But I
a
don't know
axe
you.
to grind. Like I think he think a lot of people have done this
Yeah.
to him, obviously, and I think he's like trying to. He thinks they're trying to get clout, but they don't care like that. They're not trying to have like access to him and be like,
No,
oh,
but also
we
no,
know
also
Charles
I think
Oakley. They were just passing
they're trying to
comments.
claim no, but also they're trying to claim that they know him when they just met him once. Like so he's trying to put them in their place as well, like that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
oh,
you're not
you're
that
acting like
big
you
for
know
them.
me, but you don't
Yeah,
know
but
me.
also it's like you're not that big that they're not trying to say it in that kind of way. They're just like, oh, we've been in like rooms. Remember that room argument? What rooms
Oh
have you
yeah,
been
we've
in?
been in
What rooms?
rooms.
I like that went on
That's
for
just
ages.
weird.
I've been in the
Like,
room
I don't know what
you've
to
not been
think of
in.
that.
I've been in plenty of rooms. I've been in
Okay, so
5 rooms. So
Charles
funny.
is gross. The way he treats Angela is not okay with me. It's like he's just like horrible to her most of the time. And what do you think about the other? Oh, you haven't even
Wait, we
talked
didn't
about
talk
the
about their in the program. We didn't talk about their counselor, their marriage counselor. Was that unexpected? That lady,
uh, what was her name? Wendy? Was it Wendy? No,
Angela. No, I think it was a similar name
no,
as one of them
no, it
because
wasn't Angela.
Andy was like, was it?
No, yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I think it was Wendy. Something like that. Anyway, never mind. Um,
Anyway, that was unexpected that they've been seeing her for like years. I can't imagine him like opening up to like just some random counselor like that. She seemed really like meek and like quite like I don't know, but she must
yeah,
be good. I don't know.
not able to handle Charles Oakley. Okay, anyway, uh, now we have to talk about Dennis the Menace. Okay, Dennis the Menace and Portia. Okay, why is
But
Dennis there? They're
I
not even
like
married.
them
They were never
together.
even
I like their
married.
co-parenting situation. I think they are like it's disgusting to say, but it is like I don't know what
Brother and
it is,
sister.
but it
Yeah,
is supposed to. But
it's
then
that energy.
sometimes not. I feel like they're like semi-flirting, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
brother
It's a
between brother
weird
and
thing.
sister, and yeah, and it's between like brother and
I
sister
think she's
and
so
flirting too.
comfortable with him, which is a good or bad thing because but I think she's very comfortable with him in terms of like she can just say what she wants, be who
Yeah, but
she
Dennis the
wants.
Menace has been lying about him and Drew have been lying, and we don't know
About
what the
what?
truth is there.
I don't think
But
she's
about
trying to
like
get Dennis. Let's be honest.
yeah, but then Dennis is lying about it. Like there's just too many lies on this show. It's just like it's exhausting. Like the lies. Like I just can't.
Well,
I can't
yeah,
with the
but
lies.
Ralph, we don't want to listen to Ralph. I'm sorry, I would rather trust Drew than Ralph in this situation.
Yeah,
Ralph
yeah, yeah,
is making up bullshit, and then he also talked to Kelly's husband and is trying to spread all this stuff like apparently he's not a deadbeat
yeah,
dad
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Like, what is Ralph?
Exactly.
He's
And then
so
oh, and then
messy.
he had beef with Dennis as well. Remember, he was like, yeah, I didn't like that you were trying to like get up on my woman, my
Also,
my ex or whatever.
why was Ralph sitting behind Cynthia? Can someone explain that to me? Like, shouldn't you be
Because
behind
he
Drew?
can't be near no, but he can't be near what's her name, Drew, because
Yes, he
they're
can.
they're like beefing and everything. They live in the same house, but he lives in the basement, so he's not nowhere near her.
No,
Okay,
they did a whole
how are they
YouTube.
affording that
They do
house? I
videos
can't
together all the
understand.
time on Instagram where they're cooking and stuff together.
And what
Trust
did you think
me.
about how Ralph said that I had to save the mum because she went and used
We
up all the
talked about
dad's
that.
money?
We talked
Yeah,
about
all the
that.
dad's money.
But she's always
Yeah, but
speaking
what?
about his parents, I remember.
Yeah, and then
Those kids, I feel
uh,
so bad for them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Because
how are they
one of them,
affording
her
that
older
house?
son's already got a fucked up relationship with his own dad because he don't want to
Yeah.
see him. Remember they had that
And
on
then this
camera.
man wanted to adopt him, and
And
then he
then,
said, "I don't want to adopt you anymore."
and then he wants
That
to
was
leave his mom,
so
and then he's
messed up.
fucked up with his mom, and now he's treated his mom like shit. Like these kids,
They're gonna have so
honestly.
many problems as kids when they grow up. Also, what do you think about the fact that oh, I forgot now. Drew, something about
You
Drew
know,
and
do you know what recently popped on my Instagram? The song that Sean Paul did for Step Up, and then Drew was dancing in it. Boom, 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 boom.
oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
And she was like dancing, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, because she put that on her Instagram. I think she was like, and that girl or whatever. And it's so crazy because she's
But
actually in a program right now, like a comedy program.
what is that?
I've
What's
seen
it called?
clips of it. It's on her Instagram as well. But I can't
Okay.
take it
Oh
seriously.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just
that's
think
what
of her
I'm trying to
not
say.
as a
How are they affording that house? How are they affording that house? Because
chef.
we don't know what Ralph, crazy old Ralph, does for a living. He's always like, I've got an IT conference. Remember? I've got IT conference in Tampa.
This
I
is the
need to get
case
there.
with everyone. Like, please, someone. Why did no one bring up the fact that everyone's all sore about Brit? Like, why didn't she come? Why did they have a whole segment on talking about that? Also, can someone? Why didn't someone say in the reunion, we don't know what her husband did? Like, there was a whole part they were talking
Oh
about
yeah,
something, and they were like, she doesn't want to show anything about her life. Like, we don't
that
know
crazy
anything
old
about
man.
her. We don't know what her husband does as well. That man is
I think
not.
they should have dragged her ass to the show. Like they should have dragged her ass to the show because to the reunion because I wanted to see what happens. Okay, that's it for
No,
Atlanta. Now let's quickly talk about
but
Valley.
basically, I've heard that Kim Zolciak is maybe coming back and Sheree, but Sheree used to go out with Charles Oakley. We didn't talk about
Oh
that
yeah, that'd be
for two
interesting.
years.
Okay, that's
That does
interesting.
make sense that Phaedra knows him.
Yeah. Anyway, but
How did we
also
not know that? Okay.
Sheree's always into shitty men.
But
Okay, she just
also,
can't stop.
did you notice Angela got really defensive every time someone gets? She's like, but they weren't together. Did you actually? She was like, but Charles, did you live together? Was it actually a relationship? Sorry, Angela, you don't have to live together to be in a serious relationship. They were together for 2 years, so she's trying to put it down. There is some issue there. If Sheree comes back, there's gonna be some problems.
Oh, well, I
So
don't know. I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Now, Valley. Let's move on. Okay, Valley
Oh, Valley.
reunion.
I was
That's all
actually
we
really
saw
happy
about.
that Britt was on Brittany was on like 10 the whole time, and she was just cussing Jax every chance she got.
Yeah, but also Brittany's an idiot because she lets she let everyone like she let Jax treat her like crap for so many years, and then she had a baby with him. She got married to him when
She
she knew
lost
what he
her.
was
I
like,
can't
and
believe
then
she
she had a
said she
baby
lost
with
her
him.
sparkle.
Yeah, and then he was like, enough with the sparkle. Okay.
She was
So
the
yeah,
best.
like Brittany. So and then
I'll take my sparkle away. I got no sparkle anymore, Jax. You took my sparkle away. And then Jax was like,
I
oh, enough.
that was a
He's
really good
so
Brittany
funny.
impression. What was I gonna say? What did you think about what's her name? Jasmine. She is pointless on the show.
Jasmine needs to go. Go, go, go. Please, get off. You're pointless. So far, I've only
Yeah,
seen the
yeah.
first
She doesn't do
season.
anything on the
No,
show at
I've
all.
only seen the first episode of Reunion, by the way, just to let you know. And she's
Oh
not said
God.
anything in the first episode, okay? All I've seen is stupid Jason trying to defend Jesse and Jax whenever he can. And
Oh
I don't know
God,
why Kristen
Jason.
decided to open up with apologizing to Janet. Like, and Janet was so happy that she got an apology. She was just sitting there, like, oh, yes, you
She's
should
making Jason
apologize.
get worse in the second
So
half of
fake.
the reunion. Okay, they just get worse,
Janet is so
and
fake. I can't stand her.
they just literally come for what's his name?
And
Danny.
why?
Danny.
And why was everyone saying like, oh, she looks so great? She looks the same. She just had a fake
Who?
tan on. Janet. Everyone was like, oh, you look
Oh,
so
because she
good.
lost
You look so
weight. She
good.
lost weight. She got really skinny compared to what she was in the
Yeah,
in
but
the
the
show.
fake tan can sometimes make it look like that.
No, she lost so much weight,
Okay, well,
and her reunion dress was terrible. Like it was horrific. I don't know who
Jesse's
told you you look good in that.
all of Jesse's
And
crap is unraveling. That he's financially like in the shithole,
oh yeah,
and
he's broke.
he just
And
can't handle it. And
pretending.
he's literally like such a crazy person trying to spin it. Like Michelle won't do that. She's using
But you know, Aaron and
Isabella.
Michelle broke up
I know.
after the
Yeah,
reunion.
and
But she's like so delusional, like that she was gonna be with him. She's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be together and we're gonna get married, and then she's trying to force him to get married to her and all that. Like I just can't
and
understand.
then she was
I
like,
can't believe
"Oh,
she went on holiday.
I don't know why Kristen and Jesse were friends this season. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think you're easily manipulated, Kristen. Are you dumb?
No, but if she's so
Kristen's
close to
easily
her mum and
manipulated.
everything. No, but if she's so close to her mum and everything, like she claims, like why would you go on holiday when your mum is actively dying of cancer? Okay, why would you do that? And then complain that your your daughter Isabella couldn't go see her. Okay, none of this is making any sense. They're both not good parents, um, you know, Jesse is the worst. Jesse is really evil. How could he not let his daughter see her grandmother who's dying of cancer?
Yeah, he's stupid. And then he's like, so
That is
stupid. Like,
so
but then
evil.
she uses the Bella gets me. She's like, if you don't let me see don't let her see my mum, then I'm not going to let her go to spend Thanksgiving or whatever it is with your parents. And he's like, can you believe that? Are you dumb? How does that compare to her dying mum? You sound like an
God, I
idiot.
just can't.
You sound like a right old asshole. So he
He's
is,
evil.
and I think he really is spiraling and then everyone was saying the thing about his girlfriend, and apparently Brittany was like, she does not like you at all. She was chatting so much crap about you. I don't even think she likes you. And then Jesse was like, he couldn't really respond to it. Like when he gets things that come at his way, he doesn't know actually how to he doesn't know how to handle it.
Yeah, because he's always
I think he's in a
calculated
really
lie.
bad situation financially and stuff.
Yeah,
And I
he's
think
always
he's trying
calculated
to
lie.
mask it.
Oh yeah, but then you know, like you know how they were saying like Brittany was saying that, oh, I feel really bad for you because that girl that you're with, like
That's what I mean. I just
uh
said like she was like, I don't
yeah,
even think she likes you because she talks Shit about
Yeah,
you
but
when you're not around.
and then she said about Jax as well. Jax hates you. He was saying that
Yeah.
like everyone hates
In the
him,
boys,
and
like their gross boys chat, she was saying like they speak disgusting things about like and derogatory things towards women. Like it's so
yeah,
gross.
obviously that's what gross men do. And
And
especially men
where's
with Barbara.
Jason's more high ground there? He's part of that
He doesn't care.
chat, isn't he?
Look, and he just keeps coming for Danny and Nia. I mean, for Danny constantly, and he's not said one bad word about Jax. And Jax is the
I've
real
not
deal
seen
in
it.
it.
I've not seen the bit where they come for Danny yet, but um
You'll be infuriated. You'll be
I will be,
infuriated.
yeah. But they kind of touched on it because they did. Andy did ask Danny. I remember, like, did you actually take the swig? Did you want to hide it from the cameras or something? And he was like, yeah, because I already knew that everyone was spinning it. Like, I'm an alcoholic, so I was trying to hide it.
Yeah,
But I just can't stand Janet. Like, I can't stand. I like in this moment. I know when they talk about it more, she's really gonna piss me off.
yeah. She's on her high horse again, and Jason's like, ah, like you see him snap, like as well, like,
Well, so
and he's like,
that first episode, it ended with Jax like crying and like,
everyone's
"Do you
coming to my
want me to?
wife.
The alcohol's ruined my life. Do you think I want and drugs have ruined my life? Do you think I want this in front of God, in front of everyone?" And he started crying.
Oh yeah, they're
I guess
talking
he wiped
about
his tears away quickly.
Zach in the next episode. He whispers to who's he sitting next to again? Zach is sitting next to Jasmine. Yeah, he whispers to her that notice that he never ever says his son's name. He just says my son, and everyone's talking about online how he, like I was saying before, like he doesn't care, he doesn't he doesn't want to do any have anything to do with his son because he doesn't it's because he's got
Yeah,
autism and he
but he's a
hates him.
hypocrite as well, and he goes, "Oh, I
He's
realize
like
that
he washes his hands of it.
I don't want to have custody of him fully because I realize that he needs to be around his comforts and like he needs a familiarity." And then Britt was like, "Well, you didn't fucking care when you tossed us out the house, threw us out the house." And then he was like,
Just
"Oh."
lies all the time.
And then what do you think about the whole drug? Like she gets him tested. Like he went to rehab again apparently between now and then, and he gets regularly randomly drug tested by her. She's like, I've got a handful of drug tests at home, and I go there and I give it to him, and he has to take them, and he's passed or whatever so far. But she's like, but if it's not the drugs, if it's not the alcohol, why are you still like this?
Yeah,
And she
because
thinks
he's a
it's
demon.
steroids.
That's why.
No, she thinks it's
That's why
steroids, which is
what do you
probably
think
true.
about that?
Because no,
Like,
but
he can't even
do you think he's taking steroids because he can't? He's like 50 and he's like all like all pumped up and like roidy. He's definitely a roid head. So I think that's
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is.
No, I think it's
Um.
everything. I think it's a mismatch of everything. And he's still smoking weed as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um. But they're
That
so
should be
gross because
mellowing
they're
him
talking
out.
about how like they're sleeping around and he found stuff in her house and the condoms on it. They're both gross. Like with the condom wrappers and ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, who Zach? I haven't really had much. There's not really been much with him in the first episode, so. But I do love that.
Um.
Like he came out one
Yeah.
of the good people. Him and Kristen and Luke,
Yeah.
the
Oh, but
good people.
Luke in the next episode randomly says that about Zach I don't like that how you always just talk about uh um what's her name, Janet, all the time, and then Zach was like, he didn't say anything to him, but he was like, Zach faces all.
What? So he's supporting Janet? What's going on there?
I don't know. I don't know why he had to make that comment. It didn't make any sense.
I think he's like constantly like this thing, like, why do we all chat shit about each other? But he doesn't understand that's what it is. This is what you've
That's
like
what
married
Vanderpump
into.
Rules
That's what you married into,
was.
okay? Like that's what you're having a
No,
baby with.
I don't think Kristen wants to be like that anymore
But
either.
that's what I
Like
mean. So
she's going
I
back to
think
being
he's
what she
like
is.
look, we were trying to have our baby journey and have this baby, and you kept it probably bringing shit to Kristen about Janet, and I didn't like the fact that you were probably chatting about Janet constantly to her because it was stressing her out. Probably was.
Okay, yeah, probably
And
probably
then
that's what we meant.
he's probably
But he
like,
did
stop
say that.
bitching.
He just said that. He just said what I said.
Hmm.
He didn't really explain himself or anything. Also, anyone else?
What did she say she had? Did she get pregnant in the end? She tried IUI or something, didn't she? Shortly
No, she
after they
tried.
wrapped filming
No,
or something.
not IUI. She tried what's it called? Those things, those acupuncture. That's it. Acupuncture. She went to.
Hmm.
That's what helped her.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? So, who else was there? Who else was left? So Danny and Nia, but you don't really know much about Danny and Nia yet. Kristen was fantastic. I was really happy with her.
Yeah,
And
she kept
what do you
on
think
like
about
high
her
fiving
being fired?
Brittany every time she took a dig at Jax, which was really good. She was like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
I don't think they should have fired him. I think they need him for the show. They need like a big bad demon. They've got Janet, and they've got what's his name is also stepping up
yeah,"
to be
but
a
now they've
demon.
got bloody Sheena coming. Ugh, I can't stand it.
Oh yeah, Sheena's going to be on the show, and I don't like that at all.
How amazing that! How like what is the coincidence
She
that she
pushed her
dropped her
way into
book?
this season.
Yeah, she dropped her book and she decided to open up about her the
She's
infidelity
evil.
issues.
She's also going to be like she's going to be
I feel like
kissing Janet's ass the whole season.
when I hear stories about her, I just think like she's lived so many lives. Like all this stuff about how she's got a list of celebrity like body counts and stuff, and she's like the I can't. This thing about the Eddie Sabrine thing still like baffles me. I don't understand how you didn't know that he wasn't married. How can you not know?
You don't watch Sunset Beach like we did.
What? Well, she didn't know he was a celebrity. You're saying?
He was like a D-list celebrity on Sunset Beach, okay? And Sunset Beach was like
No,
just like a
Eddie
daytime TV show.
Sabrine. People knew he was a model and stuff.
No, he wasn't that popular. He was like a D-list
No,
celebrity.
Eddie
He was
Sabrine. Eddie Sabrine.
definitely.
Eddie Sabrine. Remember on Sabrina?
Yeah, but he wasn't there, was he? Like, oh yeah, he was. He was.
Remember when she called like
Oh yeah,
manifested
and
it?
then she dressed him up like a fireman as well.
Yeah. No, no, no. That was
That was Eddie Sabrine.
not Chad Michael Murray, the other one from 90210. Jonathan
Who?
Wood Green something, the one that Megan Fox is
Nathan.
ex. No.
Nathan.
Nathan, no Nathan. But you know Harvey Kinkle, by the way, he's like something popped up about him. He did not age well, unfortunately.
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't.
So anyway, oh my god, all these throwbacks, like seriously. When I
We need
think
to talk
about these
about all
showgirls,
these
it makes me
shows. We
so
need to talk about all
happy.
these shows.
I love a good Sabrina. Remember when she had that
Like
thing?
when she went to college.
I still think
I
of
didn't
her
like
when I
college.
get a wart on my head. I still think of her because you remember that wart episode. Like it had a whole
I
family.
always think of Boy Bigger B episode.
Yeah. So yeah, well, I don't understand how
Wait, who said that?
Sheena claims that she didn't know that he had a family, and she was like blindsided. I hate that bullshit excuse.
What?
You
Oh
can
yeah, no,
Google
no. Oh yeah,
stuff like
can you please send that episode? I'll send you that episode again, the one that Ben did with Ben or Ronnie did with that other podcast. It's crazy, like they just talk about the whole book, and it's just crazy
oh
because
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it's Ben. Okay, and that was just wild. Like the how crazy Sheena is
That
like
the,
you'll
the
see it in the
snippets I
book.
have heard, that's what I mean. I feel like the fact that she has such a crazy life story means that you must be crazy. If you have a crazy life, you're a crazy
No,
person.
no, she is. She's fully crazy. She's fully crazy. Like you won't even believe like how delusional and crazy she is. Like it's just like it's not
And
like
apparently
it's
she
not
was like
normal to be
really
like that.
obsessed at one moment with like the amount of likes she was getting on Instagram and stuff, and that's how apparently she heard OCD was diagnosed because she
Oh
was
yeah,
so
no, she's
obsessed
got
with the
yeah.
likes on Instagram and her like
Oh no, she's
that is
basically
a
she couldn't when
narcissistic
she wanted to
person.
follow someone, she could only follow like this particular number. So when she wanted to follow someone else, she had to like look through her phone, like look not through her phone, her Instagram, and like really think about who she wanted to get rid of, to not follow, so she could follow someone new.
No, but that's fine. But I'm saying the thing of like that she got
No,
really
it's
obsessed with
not.
how many
That's not
likes she was
fine.
getting.
She no, listen. That's not fine. Are you not understanding what I'm saying? She decided in her head that she could only follow this one like I think 100
Number.
and something people, or like 200 something people, and if she had gone above or below that, like she couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but that's an OCD thing, right? I get that. That's like having a volume at a certain, like you can't do that. But the thing is, like the self obsession about you got obsessed with how many likes you're getting on pictures. That is a reflection of how obsessed you are about yourself, not just OCD. That's not OCD. That's like you're obsessed with yourself.
No, she's very obsessed with herself, but she can't see anything else apart from herself.
That's what Bravo is, isn't it? A bunch of
Yeah,
narcissists.
but I think that's why she's gonna have so many problems with her kid when her and her kid, like her kid grows up, her kid's gonna like really resent Sheena, like because Sheena is wildly
Well, she's just
crazy.
gonna become like Sheena.
Yeah, she already made her like I've already got Summer Moon an
She's
account
got
as
her
soon
an
as she was
account. Yeah,
born.
as soon as she was born, I remember that. Yeah.
That's so terrible. Why would you want your kid
I
on social
actually, do
media
you know what? I haven't heard Lala's
for
podcast
paedophiles
in
to
a
look at?
while. I need to listen to Lala's podcast because I want to see. She will talk about her book and like the stuff because I just want to see if she's honest because obviously she's got a certain reaction. Sheena, I don't know. Has it been like genuinely like
No, who
positive?
cares about
Has
Lala's
it been
podcast?
positive
Like,
or
Lala,
negative
what negative? Obviously, Sheena's
of Sheena's
crazy.
book?
She's crazy. It's been negative, obviously.
Negative. Oh, I don't really know. But I want to see if Lala jumps on the
It's just
bandwagon
it's
and
just
tries
out there.
to.
People are just talking about it. That's why she got on the show, because she marketed herself well, because like everyone's talking about the book, so that's how she got into the show.
Yeah,
But
now
she's
she's trying to like
desperate. Like,
spin it and be like, Ariana still hasn't reached out to me. Like, obviously, she's not going to reach out to you. The truth is that you did hide all your bullshit when she had to deal with all her crap on camera. You could have softened the blow by being like, oh, look, let
no,
me talk
she's
about my
too
life.
into herself. Like, she doesn't care
But she
about other
always has to
people.
show her best foot forward. That's her thing as well. Is like, I want to be liked. You know, I have to be liked. I have to be
Yeah,
liked
I
like I
felt
am.
bad for her in Vanderpump Rules, but and when Stassi and the witches of WeHo were being mean to her, but
You realise?
I understand totally now, because like if I was Stassi, I'd be mean to her too, because like she's horrifically crazy,
Have you
and I
seen
wouldn't want to be friends with that.
Katie's new man?
Who?
Katie.
Who's Nina?
Katie.
Katie? No, no.
Oh, he's on Instagram. Like he's
Is he anything like that weird doorknob or
Dawson.
whatever the name is? What was his name?
Dawson.
Satchel. That's
Oh yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
a weird name.
Oh my god! But the
It was an
funniest joke.
object
Wait,
name.
that reminds me of what is that stupid boy's name that girl's going out with in Gen Z? Hook. Hook. Oh my god. No. Next. What is it? Hello. Can you see me? Yeah. I can't see you. But next generation, whatever NYC. What's her name? The model.
Starting again.
Still
Yeah.
ticking.
No, it's starting again because I got like a spam call. Sorry about that, guys. So
Okay, so we're talking, yeah?
spam call came up on my.
So
Hang on 1 second. I need to block this
just
thing because it
swipe it
might
away.
start again. No, it's now. Just take it off. I've just put it on do not disturb. So yeah, go on.
So yeah, that Hook guy that girl's going out with, Damon Dash's daughter. Oh my god. What was
Oh
that?
yeah, Hook.
That just reminded like these weird
She's
names people
weird.
just remind me of
She's a
that.
character as well. She's just looking for rich guys all the
There's
time
no
because
there's
she went
no
out with
there's no
Diana Jenkins' kid,
Oh
son, remember?
yeah.
And she was on
There's
Beverly
nothing
Hills.
there. But that's the problem I find with I mean, I know you've been doing next gen, but your own reviews. We haven't talked about it ourselves, but
Yeah, go on.
I just
Feel
find
free
they're
to.
really dead. That like all of them have no person. I don't know. They're searching. What are they? I feel like they
Oh,
are
no,
like not
I
really
know who
have. They
you're
don't have
talking
their
about
own
in
unique
particular.
identity. I don't think they have their
No,
own
in
identity. I think they're
particular,
very nervous and like insecure. All of them. I just find,
no,
don't you?
I don't think they're
They don't
nervous
have
and
much
insecure.
drive, but maybe that's a
I
nepo
think they're
situation.
Yeah, it's a nepo situation, but I don't think they're nervous and insecure. Like, Georgia is not nervous and insecure. She's just oblivious to what she is, and she's disgusting. She's because she doesn't clean herself, and she gives me anxiety, like looking at her. She looks like a corpse, and she looks like she never showers. There's no way that girl showers.
There's something that she's insecure. She's got like issues herself as well. If you're going
No, I
out with
don't think she's insecure.
that weird freak who just wears one pair of clothes all day long, okay, and has no
Yeah, but you don't
personality,
think
like dead in
Georgia
the
wears
eyes,
one pair of clothes all day long
dead
when
in
she's
the
not
eyes,
filming?
straight up. No, she changes her clothes. When in the program, we're seeing her change her clothes, so she's got different clothes. That guy in every episode, they went to Atlantic City, everywhere on holiday, everywhere, and he wears the same fucking suit. Like, what is going on? And
Okay,
he's dead in the
but
eyes, and we don't know where his money's
yeah,
coming
no,
from. He's
but
a trader, apparently.
Georgia, obviously she's got issues, but I don't think she's insecure. I think she just thinks too
Charlie,
much of herself.
Charlie's messed up in all kinds of ways.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Brooks
Do
is
you think
messed
it's
up and
Anwar's fault
insecure
or what?
and shaky. Brooks is crying about everything. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay,
Um,
no, that's because of his terrible, disgusting father.
whatever the
Okay,
reason is,
no,
whatever
but
the
wait, what
reason
do you
is,
think?
they're
No, but
all fucked
who do you
up.
think's at fault for Charlie situation? Do you think it's Anwar? What do you think of
I'd
Anwar?
say so, but I think he just plays up on that. I think at some point, Charlie, you're
Yeah.
30, you've got to like take responsibility for yourself. Like your dad's not the.
Yeah,
What
but
do you want from your
yeah,
dad? What do you want? He's giving you the
no, but
money. Do something.
yeah, he's just literally giving him money that he's just
What he's doing is smoking a
burning
bong all day
away. He's
long.
literally he's burning the money, and he's giving him that flat as well that he lives in and everything.
All he does is smoke weed, and even Dylan had to get away from him. He left.
Yeah, but I don't understand why they just cut Dylan out of the program all of a sudden as well. They
I don't
they
know if
didn't
that
even
was his
explain why he
choice. I
left
don't know if it
or
was his
nothing.
choice or
No,
it
but they
might have
didn't
been
even
his choice.
explain why he left. But he was like a cast member. He had like
Barely.
confessionals and everything. No, but he had
Barely.
confessionals that he was
Yeah, but they
talking
have
in.
friends off that have confessionals. Cynthia had a confessional, and she
Yeah, but
wasn't
then
a
they just stopped him.
confessional.
They just cut him out altogether.
I don't know.
And have you seen the
And
end of that
then
show?
Riley's all messed up as well because she doesn't have any director. She doesn't know what she's doing. But apparently
No,
she has gone to law
no,
school.
that's why you think this show is like they lack personality because Riley doesn't have any personality and she's just like
But I think she has more of a
yeah,
personality here in the
yeah.
program.
It's her
No, she has
voice
more
makes it sound like she has no personality. It's her voice.
She has more personality in this program than I thought she did in Atlanta. So
Her voice
yeah.
is like this, so
Ariana doesn't know
she
what's
just
happening. She's going to all these meetings and she doesn't take her samples and she's like, oh, I'm gonna have a
she just thinks
fashion
it's
design
simple,
line.
not
And
simple.
I mean, to be fair,
She
I don't mind her boyfriend, whatever his name is, Hudson. He seems quite
yeah,
sweet.
he seems like
He seems quite
um
harmless, but they've been together for
um
like years, apparently, like years.
yeah who else is there? What else is there? Oh, Gia and her microaggressions. I talked about that a
Oh, I
lot.
can't
That was really
stand
stressing
her.
me out so much. She thinks she's the boss of everyone, and also she thinks she's
But did you see
like
her
how
on?
does she have the nerve with the
Did you see her on Watch What
microaggressions?
Happens?
No, did they address that, the
Yeah,
microaggressions?
so she was like, basically, she was like, I was really upset with how I came across on, and she was like, I realized a lot about myself, like watching it back and how things played out. And she was like, I've always been like, this is damage, but I think she's kind of aware. She was like, I've always been like a mum role because I'm obviously a little sister, and then with everything that happened and when my mum went and stuff, she was like, I think I just naturally like. She was like, I shouldn't be like that in my friendships, but she was like, I'm constantly like trying to mother and like tell people what to do. And which is true, probably. Her dad was like a no show. Her
Yeah.
mom went to
No,
jail. She had to
I get
become,
that,
and
but
she
what's
has
that got to do
grown
with
up very
microaggression?
fast. No, so she was like, but obviously, yeah, they're not saying microaggression because they can't say that what happens. But she was just saying
They
that
can
I
say
came out
it.
like she was like the thing is I speak like that too, and I can be like that too. Like I just like I'm very harsh, and we're similar in that kind of way. But she was just trying to say that.
Who's similar?
But she obviously she
Who's she
doesn't she
similar
didn't
to? No, what are you
to
trying to say? Who's
Riley.
she
She's
similar to?
saying I'm similar to Riley in that like I can get
But
very
Riley's
like
not
boss.
harsh or anything,
No,
and she's
she
not bossy.
not bossy, but I can't remember what she was saying. She was just saying that I have no right to say anything when I can come across a certain way when I drink or even without drinking. But they're not going to say like she's not going to say like obviously I can't say that like it was wrong to say that because I can understand like it would come across differently. Like do you know what? I think she just talks how she talks. I don't think she's racist. I just don't think
No,
she just talks
you're
how
not.
she talks
No,
with
it was a
everyone.
microaggression. But she was using microaggressions, and she was saying things like,
Yeah, of course.
I no, she was saying that she like
But I don't think
Riley
it's intentional
is
microaggression.
like
It is microaggression, but I think there's a thing of
no,
like
but that doesn't make
intentionally
it
being.
okay.
No, I know.
Microaggressions are not intentional. They're not intentional. They're just ingrained in
No, I
you.
know. But
They're
all
not
she can do
intentional.
is like
That's
realize
racist.
it and change it, right? That's all she can do because it's internal, like you said. Like
Yeah,
so
but
she needs to.
she didn't really, but she didn't really say that she did that. She
Well,
didn't
she
really
can't
cop
say
to
it
what she
because they're
did.
not going to say that on What Happens Live. Like, what did you think of
No,
your
they do talk about
microaggressions?
microaggressions and other random stuff. They have talked about like
I don't think they
stuff
took
like
it to
that,
that point. I don't think they talked about it like that. But
But that's why they needed a
what
reunion
did you
because
think
Gia got
about
away with
Charlie
everything.
like saying like I would slap you if you were a woman to Georgia and all that
Oh
bullshit about
yeah,
the
like
speaker? Like
domestic
you're
violence stuff.
crazy. Like the speaker. What
Oh,
are you
hang on,
worried about
wait,
your
wait.
fucking speaker? I can't stand
Okay,
him.
wait. Going back to what's it called?
Ali.
Uh, the Valley. Can you see how everyone is talking about how like he now everyone online is talking about how he was like
Who's he?
with domestic violence and stuff. Like last time you were
Oh,
defending
Jack.
Jack, remember?
No, because
Yeah, yeah.
no, I was
Because it
saying
is
that
like
he hadn't
that's how
heard
they
of.
progress, and that's how people kill their spouse
No,
and
he
stuff
said
like that as well.
that no, because this time she said
Cause
like
a
he
lot of true crime.
pushed her into the bush and stuff. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah. I
shocked that
told
I'm
you,
not shocked about it.
you were like, no, you're like, no, he's not like that, and blah, blah, blah.
No,
That's what you
I
were
would
saying.
never say that. I
If you
said
go
that they
back,
didn't show any of that. They didn't talk about any of that. But I'm sure I said there was.
no,
I'm
you
sure there
said
was
that.
more
No,
to the story. I'm sure there's more to the story, and I'm not shocked. Of
he's
course
not a
he's done that.
domestic abuser.
Of
No, that's
course.
what you said. The bait you said that.
I don't think so, because I'm not
Yes,
shocked.
you did. Just
I'm
go
just
back and
saying
listen
that
to what I
they've
said.
not said anything on that on the program, and she hasn't said it.
She,
But
yeah, but now I'm just saying now that you've been
but it doesn't surprise me. She will put up with all that bullshit as well. Like all the times he's done that, that wasn't the sign for her to like let me
leave
leave,
him when
get up
he
and leave.
cheated repeatedly, when he when
No.
he
Instead of when he cheated on her the first time,
humiliated
she
her,
decided to marry him. That's her. That's what she decided.
and then she decided to have a kid with him. Okay, progressively stupid. Also, what do you think about anything else that we got to say?
No.
Do you want to finish anything about next gen?
No, I just can't with.
Any other shows that you're watching?
I can't with what's his name?
Braxton.
No, I can't
Are you
with
going to do some episodes by yourself for Braxton and stuff? I showed you like how to record and everything. Did you get my
Alright.
little tutorials that I sent
When
you?
I get a chance, I'll do Braxton and I'll do
Yeah, do you
Tia.
understand my
Tia
tutorials that I sent
Mowry.
you?
Yeah, I've got to get back to you on those ones because there were some things that I didn't understand.
Yeah, but did you understand the tutorials that I sent
Not
you? The little
completely.
tutorial.
No, I just said I didn't understand completely. So,
Oh no, that was self-explanatory. I broke it down so that you'd understand.
okay.
I made like
No, but sometimes when you talk about it, it clicks into it, but I don't see where you actually clicked because it's like not. It just opens up into something else.
but I explain that these like the dots in the top right hand corner and things like that. I explain.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So I'll do that and maybe Tia, her program, Tia Mowry.
Well, have you finished those or not? Or
Yeah.
you're just generally talking about the program, the
And I'll
whole
just give
season.
you
You
like
just
a
generally
review of
talking about.
it and whether it's worth actually watching or not.
Yeah. So you're just generally
Everything's
talking about the
worth
whole
watching, you know.
season.
I just feel like because it's just interesting to see what's
Yeah.
going on. But yeah.
The
Anyway.
people's lives that you've been watching for years, you know, like Ashanti and thing. Like when
And
I
also
finished
because they
Ashanti
like
and
gone
thing,
away for so long, when
was
you see
about.
them like when they're older, it's like a different time in their
It's
life and it's
fascinating.
interesting. And they're also like in our category of like, I mean, they're a little bit older to be fair, but like I mean,
Quite a
they
bit
still
older
grew up with
than
them.
the.
Yeah, they're quite a bit older, but we still grew up with them, so it's interesting to see like where they're at. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. All right, I think we're done then.
Okay.
Okay.
Follow, subscribe, everything, you know, all that good stuff, and especially on YouTube because like we're trying to get bigger on there. Help us grow, guys. We're growing. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.